everybody? It's your boy CG back at you guys again with some more cryptocurrency news and information. Now, before I get into today's video, if y'all could do me a favor and hit that like button below, it takes less than a second. It's the easiest thing you can do to support the video, and it also gives more exposure for my channel to other people's eyes. So I really appreciate if y'all could do that. Now, we're about to get into today's articles, but before I get into today's articles, I just want to go over the prices. I normally use CoinMarketCap to show you guys this, but CoinMarketCap's been bugging on me lately, so I don't even know why it's been doing that. Like, I'll type in a coin that I'm looking for and I'll click on it and it won't load up at all. I don't know if any of you have had a problem with that, but that's been a big issue for me. So if anybody knows why that is, you can comment below. But I also use CoinGecko. I've been using it for a minute, so it doesn't really matter to me. So as y'all see, Bitcoin is and everything else is kind of hovering in the same zone that I've been saying they're going to hover in for a little bit up until post halving. Then I believe we're going to have like a nice dump down to maybe around the 5,000, 4,000 range. A lot of people are saying it's going to be lower, but who knows? We don't know what's going to happen. We can't tell the future, but I'm looking towards some type of dump. But all right, so boom, we're going to get into the first article. Author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, is extremely bullish on coronavirus sending the BTC price parabolic. Now, his argument is actually really sound and he makes a lot of sense. He's basically arguing that people are going to flee from fiat currency into safe haven assets or currencies or different forms of things that they will not be losing the value of their purchasing power in. And Bitcoin, gold, silver, those three things are top three on his list of things to invest in this downturn. Even though really right now gold has just hit its, I think it's like an 9-year high. It's hit a 9-year high, returning to previous levels that it was at, I think in like 2011, 2012. Silver's been running lately. BTC ran from 3,700 all the way up to 7,400, and I think it has a long way to go, but we'll see. So Robert is actually arguing that BTC is better than gold because of the fact that gold is not, I don't want to say gold is not immutable, but you can't. Gold is in the system. BTC is not in the system. Boom. So that's what it is. Gold is in the system. BTC is not in the system. BTC is outside the control of the governing bodies. So the fact that people will start to understand this and move towards something to where the powers that be cannot degrade the value of your currency and take away your purchasing power, that is a big thing for him. I also would go on even further to say that gold, it's really like the government can confiscate your gold. A lot of people just hold gold in namesake. They don't even have actual gold bars. They just have like the paper, they just have like receipts that say they own XYZ amount of gold. So I know some people go out there and actually buy physical gold, but a lot of people don't do that. Now, boom. Next up, I would also argue is that BTC, it's easy to carry BTC. It's easier to transfer ownership from one entity to another. It's a lot faster, it's easier, and like I said, once again, the government cannot confiscate your gold. That's a big thing for me. The government cannot confiscate your BTC, and like Robert said, also it's outside of the financial system, and it's also gaining a lot of traction. So there's a lot of things that BTC has going for it that it has over gold. And while people will argue that, it's like people don't want to see that the things can coexist. There's nothing wrong with coexistence. I mean, fiat coexists with gold already. A lot of people don't even look at it like that. Fiat exists and gold exists. Are people arguing, no, F fiat, get gold. I'll pay you in gold. But guess what? You're not paying nobody in gold. You're paying people in fiat. So as much as these gold people and these gold bugs want to say all this extra stuff, guess what? You're still paying in fiat. So boom, I'm just trying to get straight to the point that no matter what people say, that does not mean that things cannot coexist. But yeah, Robert made some really good points in this. If you guys wanted to see what he had to say, he highlighted his reasoning for why Bitcoin beats out the precious metals and their credentials, as the title of this paragraph states. So yeah, you guys can check out the article. It's going to be linked in the description below. Boom. Next article. We're going to go really fast today. I got a little bit of work to do right now. I'm in between. So zero interest rates will soon impact stablecoin adoption. So essentially, what they're saying is stablecoin adoption is going to get sped up because of the fact that zero interest rates on traditional currencies and traditional assets. Now, the reason they're saying this is because stable coins in the cryptocurrency ecosystem are sort of like gateways, kind of like Bitcoin and Ethereum are gateways into crypto. Stablecoins can also be considered gateways because from stablecoins you can start purchasing a wide plethora of cryptocurrency assets or participate in the cryptocurrency market. Whereas in a traditional financial system, you got to go through X, Y, Z. You got to jump through hoops to a certain degree. They're also arguing in this article that CBDC, central bank digital currencies that are going to be issued, have the possibility to be interoperable with stablecoins. And it has a lot of potential that way because of the digital nature of them. And the big thing about stablecoins is they are programmable, self-executing money. Say this again, programmable, self-executing money that whose transaction will be far faster than than the system we have right now. I honestly am looking forward to seeing stablecoin adopt. And I'm not saying like as far as like investment, because I also do look at stablecoins as kind of like the new printing press for money, the new Federal Reserve, and it's to a certain degree, but it's not to the same degree that it is right now. Because if we are looking at cryptocurrencies as overall, we don't know what the future will hold or what cryptocurrency might. There may be a cryptocurrency that takes Bitcoin's place as a method of payment. So we never know what the future holds. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Stablecoin adoption is definitely going to pick up. We're going to see a lot of changes over the next couple of years. But if you guys want to check out the article, it's going to be in the description below. They touch on a couple things, and it's going to be a really good next couple of years. If you're, I'm not even going to say good. I'm just going to say good and bad next couple of years for cryptocurrency people. But last and final article. Dorsey's crypto-friendly firm Square joins Paycheck Protection Program. So the PPP is essentially a a collaboration of different companies and entities that are looking to give out loans to small businesses during the coronavirus pandemic or epidemic, and help keep them afloat, help keep them stable. So Jack Dorsey, the man himself, Twitter CEO, using his Square Capital company, he has Square Cash, the Cash App. For people who don't know, the full name, he has that where he's able to he allows people to send money from one another to each other, also to purchase BTC. It's really interesting premise that he's really going this far to aid people in their times of need. And I feel like more CEOs need to step forward and do that, and do it wholeheartedly. I mean, the man donated 20%, 28% of his freaking net worth, which is like $3 billion. Like, so could you imagine if one of these other billionaires actually donated 28% of their freaking wealth? Like, that's ridiculous. That's really ridiculous. I mean, I'm all for the idea that that's that man's money and we can't tell a man what to do with his money. But let's be real, like, these people who are talking about all this extra stuff, oh, we're donating this to that. Come on, man. These people be worth like 60, 50 billion dollars. Like they're going to miss the other $40 billion or $20 billion. That's how you know people. I'm not telling people what to do with their money, but that's how you know where people's intentions really are when they say they're going to do something. You know what they're really capable of. That's like somebody having a big pie, a big whole cake, and you're hungry, you haven't eaten anything in days, and they say, they cut off like a little square of the icing, not even the actual cake itself, and they say, here, all right, don't say I didn't do you a favor. You feel me? It shows people's intentions. And like I said, I'm not one to tell people what to do with their stuff. I'm all about, it's my money, I work for it. You can't tell me what to do with it. I shouldn't have to XYZ. But don't fake it. You feel me? Don't fake like you are about the people when your intentions and actions clearly show otherwise. Especially when you got that type of money where you never probably have to worry about anything else again in the rest of your life. But yeah, that's the last article for today, guys. Sorry I had to make it really quick today, but I'm really in between. I'm kind of in a rush. I'm about to go handle some business right now. This has been your boy CG. Once again, people hit the like button. It gives more exposure to the channel. I really appreciate it. It takes less than a second. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace. I'm out.